Welcome back. We are ready for I'm so glad we have a special guest with us, class of 97, the annual PVU annual funds director, Miss LaShonda Williams, who's a friend of the show. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. It's a good time at PVAMU, and I'm so glad to be able to join you all today.
Ah, we
We
see
hear
what you
you.
did there. We see what
Yeah.
you did there.
I
Yeah,
think you've done this before, have you not?
I've done this a couple of times. So yes, I'm very excited. So once again, I will reiterate, I'm so glad to have the opportunity to join you gentlemen and ladies once again to shed some light on the philanthropic work that's happening on the campus of Prairie View A&M University, home of our Panthers.
So what good news do you have to share with us? We know we kicked off the uh, I Love HBCU month at the
Yes.
beginning of March. What are we looking like? What is that thermometer up to? How high is it up? What do you have to share with us?
So I have to share that March is the National I Love My HBCU month. It was started by the Thurgood Marshall Foundation many years ago to shed light on the importance of philanthropic support for alumni of HBCUs. When I joined Prairie View in 2016, rapidly approaching my 6th year, I initiated this in preparation for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And during that very first year, I can recall the modesty of the gifts. We started with asking alumni to make their first gift of $18.76 with corresponding with our founding year, which is 1876. And so I'm really excited that that year kind of built some momentum. We highlighted a variety of alumni, sharing why it's important to give. And so over the several past years, we've managed to grow some momentum. And this year we've added some additional elements to I Love My HBCU month. So there are a variety of ways that alumni can participate, but we ultimately want all the roads of engagement and cultivation to lead to philanthropic support. So you're probably wondering, well, how can I engage with I Love My HBCU month? So for those of you that are present on social media, each day there's a variety of different things that are posted. We're kind of taking a walk down memory lane on the hill. And this upcoming week will be featuring moments of in student engagement and those most memorable moments that have transformed your life and contributed to your current day success. So make sure that you follow both the university and Office of Alumni Affairs social media so that you'll know what pictures you need to post and what memories you want to share so you can be a part of the social media movement. In addition to that, we also have the opportunity for you. Obviously, if you're interested in becoming an ambassador for the program, please contact me direct at 936-261-1551. Again, that number is 936-261-1591. The correction, 1591. And so we're definitely seeking ambassadors. This year, the momentum is going a little bit slow. The economy is bothering the campaign because people are a little more reluctant to give because a lot of their expendable funding is no longer available as a result of what's happening in the world. But I do want to remind everyone that the purpose of the campaign is to create opportunities and demonstrate the power of the alumni dollar and how collectively we can raise a substantial amount of money. So at this particular juncture and this year, our goal was $100,000, and we do have quite a ways to go. So it's not too late to give. There are a variety of different ways to give. You can give online, and the online information is made available both on social media as well as emails that have been sent out. And in addition to that, look forward to your mail because any day now you should be receiving some information about how you can make a gift via check or cashier's check. We do include a QR code in case if you don't want to mail in the check, but we want to make sure that you're very cognitive of what's going on. In addition to that, there are opportunities for individuals if they want to do or want to make more sizable gifts, because again, with the annual fund, it's an unrestricted gift. And we're asking for modest gifts, any amount, because all gifts count. However, we really hope that you will demonstrate your love and gratitude for Prairie View as you're transitioning your affinity into philanthropy. So with that, Exactly. We're transitioning because it's really important that we demonstrate our love, our gratitude. So those of you that may not have made your first gift to Prairie View, this is the optimal opportunity to make your very first gift as an alum during I Love My HBCU month. When you make gifts online, the opportunity for your name as well as your gift amount to be published is available on the giving form. So that's an option for you to not only have immediate recognition as a donor, but also challenge your colleagues, your peers, your fellow PV fams. This week, I mentioned is Student Engagement Week. And so we're going to be challenging all of the various campus organizations to see who really ran the yard based on participation and philanthropic support. One of the things that we've added to the giving form to recognize the divine nine, because we know the power of the divine nine. What you may see when you make a gift is there'll be a box that indicates if you have a Greek affiliation. So that's one of the things that we're doing because we've seen the impact of the divine nine on our society from an economic perspective as well as a governmental perspective. Now we want to see it on a philanthropic scale at our institution. Now, obviously, there are other organizations out there outside of the divine nine. However, we're kind of giving homage to them because they're the beginning of our cultural movement and because of their early founding dates. Now, those of you that are band lovers, there's opportunities out there for you to support the band as well. Because
Yes, please help them.
Watching March, and March has been a phenomenal opportunity to showcase our students and the excellence of them being not only a musician, but also them being scholars and demonstrating how we produce productive people. And we are resilient in spite of whatever obstacles that may come in front of us. So we definitely want you to support the various entities. However, the biggest push is for the annual fund because of it being an unrestricted gift, meaning that we can help students in a variety of different areas as opposed to a specific designated area. Now, some of you may want to make a more sizable gift that may commemorate a loved one. And so there are a variety of different ways to give, but I Love My HBCU month is primary focus is annual fund, the unrestricted gift, all gifts matter, every gift counts. For those of you that like to make larger gifts and create endowments and or planned gifts, you can contact our office direct. Again, that number is 936-261-1591. And we can provide specific details on how to get started with our endowments as well as with planned gifts, because those are some fantastic opportunities to create a legacy. And it's an opportunity to name the gift in honor of or in memory of someone. So it's a great way to be a part of the permanent history of Prairie View if you are interested in making that type of investment.
So you said something very important.
Yes.
All gifts matter,
All gifts
regardless of the size.
Yes.
I think a lot of people get hung up on they don't have a lot of money. I can't afford to give $500, $1,000. $18.76.
1876. That's the starting point. That's what we're asking for. And one of the things that I found to be very fascinating is that a lot of alum that I've come across have indicated they weren't certain that they can enroll in a reoccurring gift. So one of the things that we've done with our emails is we've created opportunities where we have some preset designated amounts that if individuals are interested in setting up a reoccurring gift, it's pre-formatted. If the form is new to you, a variety of increments are available. But your commitment to our Prairie View is really important, especially now. We mentioned earlier about the federal funding that we've been awarded, which is phenomenal. And the last time I was here, we talked a little bit about the $50 million Mackenzie Scott gift, which is absolutely amazing. But what I would love to be able to do is to talk about the philanthropic support, the overwhelming number of alumni who've supported the university, and how collectively the nearly 70,000 alumni have made modest contributions in a variety of increments, and how we collectively have raised those types of dollars in honor of the rich foundation that Prairie View has afforded us.
Man, where those PV alumni preachers at, man? Give me what they used to do. I need 100 people to stand up right now with $1,000. Just gonna knock this 100,000 out real quick.
You know, it's so funny that you say that, but that's kind of, grassroots is how we all got started. When we're talking about the history of philanthropy and in the African American culture, a lot of the philanthropic support began with the church, and we're very committed to our religious beliefs and supporting the religious faith, which is wonderful, and that's across cultures. But one of the things that we tend to kind of forget is, unfortunately, that in order for you to have the wonderful successes that you do have, for those of us that have degrees, a lot of that weight has to do with your undergraduate experience. If it were not for that undergraduate experience, whether it was the most exceptional experience of your life, or if it was very challenging and taught you how to be relentless, needless to say, it contributed to the person you are. And so one of the things I share with alumni all the time, especially those that have received scholarships and managed to graduate debt free, it is really important that you pay it forward to the next generation. Because unfortunately, to date, we still have a significant number of students that do require financial aid. And all of us can think about a time in undergraduate years where either we ourselves may have needed funding, or someone that's close to you needed funding. And so that again is where the power of the alumni dollar comes into play. And it doesn't matter if it's $18.76 or if it's $18,760, your gift counts, and we're hoping to see your name on the donor roll because we want alumni to pay it forward. And you mentioned, our Founders Day was just a couple of days ago. And had it not been, for that group of young men who were relentless, we would not be here today. So I encourage my fellow alumni to make sure that they go online and make a gift. All gifts matter. Every gift counts. We want to see your name on the donor roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I noticed, LaShonda, it's a couple extra letters behind your name. What's going on now?
Oh, yeah. So I'm super excited. It is I Love My HBCU month, and I'm really loving my HBCU right about now. As I mentioned earlier, I'm rapidly approaching, I started in 2016, so I'm approaching my 6th year. And so I'm very excited to share that I did reach my goal, which was to secure a credential. And so the credential is CFRE, which stands for Certified, that's right, Fundraising Executive. And so this credential is amazing because it is a test not only of your commitment to the profession from a practical standpoint, but it's a process, and the process includes professional development, it includes raising money, it includes service, and then I had to culminate with taking a very long exam. So I'm very excited to be among those that have taken philanthropic profession to a whole nother level. You don't have to have a CFRE, obviously, to be in development. However, the CFRE means that I've gone one step above and beyond. And so I'm very excited to represent PV. I want to say I may be the only CFRE, but if there are other PV CFREs out there, holler at me because I'm very excited. And this is one of the reasons why I love my HBCU, because I want to be exceptional at everything I do. And so my commitment is stern to the university, and I'm looking forward to applying some of the additional skills that I've been able to acquire and master as a result of this certification.
Wow,
congratulations.
Sound like the price tag just went up. Like to me.
It's not today's price.
Well, so I tell people all the time, I feel honored because I am absolutely living my passion, my purpose. And so every day is a good day as long as I'm able to make a difference in the lives of Prairie View students and to contribute to the legacy of excellence, because, we have a very rich history and I just want to be a part of that. And most importantly, I want to be a part of those that'll be cataloged in the history books of being able to help make a difference with students. And that is why I'm at Prairie View.
Well, thank you very much. Who knows how many, I attribute you with bringing Gen X PV alum back into the fold monetarily and encouraging us to give, which we did not do a very good job at, but you had personal connections that you made. You reached out to us and encouraged us to start giving back money. And so I give you sole credit for that, for Gen X donation increase. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to get Gen next too, so I'm excited. I think I mentioned that we started the senior class giving, and so I'm ready to receive the class of 2022. Last year, class of 2021 ended amazing. Their goal was 450 donors for the class of 2021. They exceeded their goal. They ended up with 494 donors as of December graduation. Which is amazing. And so if, undergraduate students preparing to walk across the stage can do that, just imagine what our alumni are capable of doing. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the continued growth and the momentum and to demonstrate the strength of alumni.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. We will let you get out of here. Thanks for joining us. We will drop the giving link on our show. And
Drop the giving link.
Yes, ma'am. And PV alum, please give. We want to end the month of March with a great number. So
a great number. I look forward to when you get the email, make sure you check out the link so you'll know where we are in the progress.
There you go, PV alum. Look for you, check your email. The link is coming. The ask is coming. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Hey, y'all. It was fun.
Thank you.